Hey guys, today I'm bringing you my typical workday makeup. I'm not calling this just like a work makeup tutorial because this is still a lot of products. It's not by any means a minimal makeup tutorial, but this is honestly my go-to look when I'm getting ready for work in the morning. And I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This is the original one. I've done plenty of looks on my channel using the semi-sweet chocolate bar palette, which I still love. But this is the one that started it all, and I feel like this is the one that I reach for more often when I'm getting ready in a hurry and I don't know what to wear, because this is honestly my go-to look using just a few shadows in this palette. So if you want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button below this video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys. Mwah.
First, I'm going to prime my face with the NYX Born to Glow Illuminating Primer. My foundation has a slightly matte finish that I'm using today, so I like to use an illuminating primer underneath just to give my skin a nice glow. For my foundation, I'm using the Revlon Colorstay foundation. This foundation is a drugstore classic. It is very affordable. I picked mine up at Target for less than $10. This is the formula for normal to dry skin because, as I've mentioned before, I have very dry skin, and it is a great finish and it is super long wearing. I love using long wearing foundations on work days because I get ready very early in the morning and then I'm usually doing something after work, so I want something that's going to last all the way into the evening and last throughout my work day as well. I put some extra foundation on some problem areas that I've been having. I recommend only putting extra foundation where you need it so you don't look too cakey. For my concealer today, I'm going in with my much used, much loved Maybelline FitMe concealers. I'm going in with two shades because I want my under eye to be highlighted, but I don't want it to be too highlighted. So I'm using a lighter highlighting shade, and then I'm going to mix in more of my skin tone shade to ensure that I get the best color for just an everyday look. And then I'm using this Real Techniques brush. This is their contour brush, but I find that it's the perfect shape to blend out under eye concealer, and it's also the perfect density to blend it out super easily. To set my under eye concealer, I'm going to use the NYX Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. This is a super affordable powder, and I find that it sets my concealer and prevents it from creasing all day. I really like it, and as I mentioned, it's super affordable. I want to say it's less than $4. And then I'm also going to use that same powder and take a very light layer of it, I mean super duper light, to set the rest of my face to help my other face products blend better. For my brows, I'm using this NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade. I really like pomades because I have very thick brows and sometimes it's hard to get brow pencils to show up in my brows, but pomades show up very easily, but you also have to make sure that you don't go overboard with it. So I make sure to apply it very lightly and blend it out really well. To prime my eyes, I'm going in with some other much loved products. I'm first going to go in with the Wet n Wild Eye Primer. This is a really great affordable primer that will help block oils on your eyelids and help your eyeshadow from creasing. And then I'm going to set that with the Wet n Wild Single Shadow in Brûlée, which is pretty much my skin tone, but it really helps other eyeshadows blend better on top. Now for eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Original Chocolate Bar Palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Salted Caramel, which is a great transition shade. It really defines the socket of your eye nicely and creates that nice shadow for a very subtle, natural look, but it definitely helps your eyes look more awake. I'm just blending that back and forth in windshield wiper motions to make sure I get a very diffused, natural look. Next, I'm going in with this shade called Marzipan, which is a beautiful champagne, very light golden shade. It has some slight pink undertones, and this is a really great shade because it's very brightening, but it's also very subtle, which is why I like it for work because it's not too in your face and over the top. Last eyeshadow I'm going to go in with is White Chocolate. This is just a creamy white shade that I'm going to use to highlight my brow bone. Highlighting your brow bone will always make your eyes look more awake. And then I'm going to prep my eyes for mascara using my Tarte eyelash curler. For mascara, I'm going to go in with the Covergirl Clump Crusher Mascara. I think I've mentioned this mascara in every tutorial. I usually use it on my lower lashes, but today I'm going to use it on my upper lashes because it does such a great job of lasting and it doesn't smudge on my brow bone like a lot of mascaras do after a long day. For bronzer today, I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is a new product at the drugstore that I am totally in love with. It blends so smoothly, and I'm just using it to lightly, I would say very lightly contour. I'm using it more just to warm up key areas of my face, just to add a little dimension back into my face. I always take my bronzer down my neck to make sure that there's no harsh line on my neck, and then I add a little on my nose. For blush today, I'm going in with this cute little sample size blush. It's the Too Faced Love Flush Blush in Love Hangover. That's a tongue twister. And I like to go in with light layers with my blush because if you go in with too much at first, it's much harder to take away than it is to build up. So I usually go in with 2 or 3 layers of my blush, just very lightly to get it up to the desired intensity that I like. And as always, I'm just blending everything out with my e.l.f. Kabuki brush to make sure there are no harsh lines. To highlight today, I'm using the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. This is a beautiful highlight. It's kind of that champagne golden glow. And when your cheekbones hit the light, it just really makes them pop and really gives your face a healthy look. Something that I like to do every day is set my makeup. I love using a setting spray because it takes that powdery look away after you've used all those powder face products and it helps everything melt together. And then lastly for my lip combo, I'm using some drugstore lip products. I'm first going in with the NYX lip liner in the shade Natural. I find that this lip liner goes with almost every neutral lip that I have. It's very universal and really blends into a lot of colors nicely. And then after I just outline my lips with this product, I'm going to use the Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick in the shade Touch of Spice, which is a nice rosy brown shade. And that was the completed look. I hope you guys learned something new, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks again for watching. Bye!